Hello guys, this is Fer, and today we're going to play Overrated or Underrated.
The AWP, overrated or underrated?
AWP is overrated. I think it's like not like it's not like a fair gun, you know. Of course, it's really hard to play with because it's not just about the gun. It's about like the your position you're playing, like the way you're like holding, like if you're aggressive or playing safe. But it's just one shot, you know. So if you don't miss the shot, I mean, it doesn't matter who you're playing against, you know. So if you're playing against Simple and you don't miss the shot, he's dead, and you're like just like killing one of the best players in the world with one shot. So yeah, kind of overrated.
FURIA, overrated or underrated?
I think Furia in the beginning it was kind of underrated because they were like unknown players and you're just like trying to do their best, and then they start like doing some damage like in the scene, and they start like being super overrated because of the Brazilian scene. Of course, there's a lot of fans out there, and they're just like hyping them a lot. But I mean, they are a really good team, but I don't see them in the same like same level of the tier one team. So yeah, kind of overrated.
Fallen, overrated or underrated?
Well, Fallen, he's underrated for sure. As I played with him, I know his skills, I know his mindset about the game, and people from outside they just like think, oh, he's good if he's winning, or he's bad if he's losing. But Fallen makes everyone plays better. Fallen has CS in his blood, so I think he's like one of the best players in the world, even though he's not like lifting trophies with like in the past years. But he's like really good player, and he will like shine in Liquid. I'm pretty sure.
MIBR, overrated or underrated?
MIBR, I think they are fair rated as well because they were boom like in the past before they joined MIBR. But I think every player and every like team that goes to MIBR, it's kind of they have like a lot of pressure in their shoulders. So I think they think they have to perform more than what they do, you know. So they start like not playing as a team, and they start like playing individual. So they want to shine in the tag, like in the brand. But I don't see them being overrated or underrated as well.
Taco, overrated or underrated?
Taco is definitely underrated, and he's a really good team, and he's a really good teammate. His mindset is perfect for CS. He just wants to win, and he does like whatever it takes to win, you know. So he doesn't matter about stats, he doesn't matter about kills and stuff. He just matter about what is the goal, what we have to do in this round, and if you have like to jump and that's it, you have to just like to drop and go with knife in hands. Here we go, you know. So his mindset is to win. It doesn't matter what he has to do. So he's underrated because of stats.
Liquid, overrated or underrated?
I think Liquid is underrated because they have like a really good players there, and they just need a little bit of time to fix like some mistakes. And they have a new captain now that is Fallen. They had Steel as captain as well, so they didn't like achieve their top. So people are not like, expecting too much about them. I mean, they expected in the beginning, but they failed like in two tournaments. But I think it's normal thing, and now people are not like thinking at all about Liquid. But of course they will do great. I really hope so, and I cheer for them.
Brazilian CS fans, overrated or underrated?
I mean, I think it's fair rated because there is like many fans out there, and we know there is a big country, and in our country, people are just passionate about the game. And in the past, as we were like used to win, they are like kind of I don't know how to explain, but they are used to win as well, you know, like to cheer for the teams that it's winning. And nowadays that we are not like achieving and like winning titles and winning lifting trophies, they are kind of aggressive in their message. But I think like Brazilian players are used to that, so it doesn't scare us. And of course, I love them, and I love the Brazilian fans. So yeah, they're not overrated. They are where they deserve, like on the top of the fence.
FNX, overrated or underrated?
FNX, I think he's underrated as well because FNX is one of the players that has the raw skill. You know, he born with this in his DNA, and he's like a really good player. And if he wants to be the best in the best, and if he dedicate himself for CS, he would be definitely one of the best players in the world for sure. So I mean, like people, of course, they don't give much about him nowadays because of his dedicate, like in the past years when he was pro. So, I mean, he could be one of the best players, but I mean, it's just on him. So yeah, I think he's underrated, but he could be really good.
Coldzera, overrated or underrated?
Well, coldzera, in the past of times, he was kind of overrated, but I played with him, so I know his skills and stuff. But nowadays, I think he's underrated because he's like really good. And the thing that I say that he's like really good because he makes his teammates playing better, you know. So he's underrated nowadays.
Device, overrated or underrated?
Device is definitely underrated. In my opinion, he's the best player in the world. Of course, there is Simple and Zayu like playing really good as well, but Device is like really impacting player. His skills is really impacting, and he plays like really good, and he does like the Astralis machine works really well. So he deserves more than what he has nowadays in terms of like public opinion stuff.
Yourself, are you overrated or underrated?
I mean, I could say underrated, but I'm not like the kind of these guys. So I think I'm fair rated. I mean, in the past I was like really good, and I kind of invent the meta they are playing with SCT, like aggressive plays. We didn't have that in the time, and I just created that, of course, because of my problem. But I mean, I just created, so yeah, I have to be proud of myself. But I think I have I have what it takes to be a really good player and to be in the top. So I hope I just get back to the pro scene to show people that I still have the skill right here. And yeah, I think I kind of felt rated as well. All right, guys, this was a video. I hope you guys like it. And if you guys like it, just subscribe, like, and comment in the video. Thank you.